2025 has officially begun, and with that, we've got a new month of Fortnite, January. So much new content coming. Epic Games is almost back from their break. King Kong is going to be a boss this season, it looks like. And we're potentially getting a mini event battle pass that's going to feature Kong as well. We'll get into those details. A ton of new jam tracks. Again, all of the stuff you should expect going into January. More info on the Arcane skins, and it's looking better and better. And then tons more. Stick with me. In the background, I've just got the 2025 mini event that's already happened, of course. But if you missed it, like I did, there it is for you in video form. So let's talk about the Godzilla times Fortnite update, plus the King Kong stuff, because they may end up dropping together. So the next update we're going to get should be January 14th. This will be the first downtime update since Epic's been on break. It's been a month between downtime updates, and the biggest lack of content we've had in a long time. We are not complaining because the last few months have just been insane. So there's going to be a Godzilla boss. Now, I don't know if all this stuff drops January 14th. We should just for sure have access to the skin January 14th, and then we would think all this other stuff will be included then or very close to then. The King Kong boss is very possible. King Kong is a part of this season for sure. It's just how is he going to be involved? Godzilla sprite, that's not confirmed. Godzilla medallion is coming. A Kong boon. Kong supply drops. And then Godzilla and King Kong mythics are also very possible. And with this, Lulo, the guy summing it up here, says Kong will most likely be this season's mini event pass. So it looks like we're getting the return of mini passes. And what a perfect way to re-kick it off by having King Kong as the main event. And regarding mini event, will we have a mini live event this season? Lulo also gives us some info here. Earlier this season, I heard that mini events were going to stay in Chapter 6. Expect us to get a mini event later this season, and if there is one, you would think it's going to be Godzilla versus Kong. That would make the most sense, as that is a major theme in this season. I think it's happening. I think the mini events have been a big success. They've been running them basically every season since the start of Chapter 5, so I don't know why they would stop now. But again, we will get more details on this with our downtime update, but also probably in the following days here. So subscribe, turn your noties on. I am your guy. Content will be slowly starting to increase again, and that means I'll be more active here on the channel. The holiday break is coming to an end. It was fun, it was relaxing, but I'm ready to bring you more Fortnite news. That's my job. So, some bad news here though. Everyone is asking about Demon Slayer. This was leaked early on, or even in Chapter 5, before the start of Chapter 6, that Demon Slayer was going to be an upcoming collab, and we thought it would be for this season. But Lulo says, since everyone is asking about Demon Slayer, let me tell you why I do not think it'll be this season's mini pass, and potentially not even part of this season. The Godzilla and Kong collab, like we just talked about, includes supply drops, bosses, mythics, boon, and a medallion. Most of that stuff is for King Kong. So is that just going to be an item shop drop? No. Every time we have seen that many things attached to a collab, that collab ends up being an event pass, right? So I see where he's coming from, and I fully agree that King Kong is going to be the mini event pass. And as for Demon Slayer, all it does is rule out Demon Slayer being the pass, but Demon Slayer could still drop as an item shop skin, item shop collab. Again, this was rumored / confirmed by some inside sources, so I do still think it's happening. It's just how are they going to do it and when are they going to do it? But possibly canceled for this season at least. So here is just a summary of all the stuff you can expect for January 2025. Updates on January 14th and January 31st. Hatsune Miku, I think I'm saying that right. We're trying to get better and better here. That's the festival season skins. We'll get a skin, some other stuff. Godzilla content update. King Kong, Mecha Godzilla reminder appears to be part of this, so that'll be another skin included in the Battle Pass. Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 2 will start at the end of January, and then yes, that new event pass possibly. So Hatsune Miku, a couple things we know, at least 4 variants for the skin. A microphone, jam tracks, and a back bling that syncs with those jam tracks. We'll update you more as we learn more about that. New Fortnite Arcane details. So I talked a little about this in the last video, but Riot Games co-founder. This is the company that created League of Legends, created Arcane. Season 2 dropped. We didn't get the return of the Fortnite skins. We didn't get any new ones, and it was a huge hit, the show. So people are just asking, why? Why didn't these come back? What's the problem here? And the co-founder Riot Games has started to acknowledge this over the last week or so. So here's the new things he's talked about. He acknowledges that a lot of people want the skins back, which is cool. And he quoted that, which is cool. No updates on this so far due to the holidays. Says topics including Fortnite skins should be acknowledged at a broader scale. And with that, he also retweeted a New Year's tweet explicitly asking about the return of the collaboration. So there is definitely interest here. He's noticing how much hype there is in the Fortnite world. A totally separate game from League of Legends, but again, the crossover is just a win-win. We want it. Bring it to us, and I'm sure Riot and Fortnite make a bunch of money from it. So it does seem like something, now that he's kind of caught on and noticed how big a deal this actually is for a lot of Fortnite players, why not at least bring it up at the upper levels of management with Riot Games? This is a good sign. It looks like all hope is not lost, which is kind of how we thought about a month ago, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated. A Splinter Cell collaboration is rumored to be coming to Fortnite. Not sure when. This is an inside source type of thing, so take it with a grain of salt, but this guy has been correct in the past. Fortnite did recently put out another survey asking players which songs they would like to see as jam tracks, and there's like 300 different ones, but some of the highlights Spush has posted here. I've got them in front of you. Hatsune Miku, Travis Scott, we've actually discussed already. Umbrella by Rihanna, Rick and Morty songs, Playboy Cardi, All Red, and some others there. Which ones would you like to see most? Here's some other ones. There might be a couple of crossovers, but most are different, I think, than we just talked about. I'll just put them on your screen. Again, there's 300 plus, so not all these will arrive, but honestly, just the ones that probably get the most votes, Epic will focus on getting the rights to and drop them accordingly. On New Year's Eve day, Fortnite added the Dragon Ball skins to the web version of the item shop, but then they forgot to add their shop sections, which means that the skins are not visible in the item shop. They later on went to confirm and remove the skins. They said this was ahead of their intended release date, but they will return soon. It was an accident, but Dragon Ball, at least some of the skins will be coming to the item shop, probably in the very near future. Fortnite Times Ninjago is being teased on Lego Brick Life. This is really all the info we have. I would hope this would be like not just a Lego skin. I don't know if they've ever actually done that, right? But it is mainly going to be a Lego collab, but you should have a playable, just normal Fortnite Battle Royale skin included in there as well. Again, we may learn more about that in our next update. The Nintendo Switch 2 is confirmed to be announced within the next 30 days. This was already confirmed by the president of Nintendo in 2024 for Fortnite players, because that's the main thing we talk about here on the channel. If you're playing on Nintendo consoles, this new console will bring noticeable performance and thus gameplay improvements. I know that's always a problem with the Switch, just it cannot run this game as well as other mainstream consoles, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, but it's a good sign. Switch players, does it get you excited? Let me know down below. I did talk about this, but I'll remind you again, smart builds are releasing soon. This was leaked years ago, and we honestly thought it had been scrapped because it had been so long since the initial leak, but Epic does intend to officially release this system soon. For those who don't know, the system allows you to quickly place fully built structures as seen in the beautiful artwork down below. Now, these were the initial leak photos that we had, so they may change which builds will be hotkeyed, but they're just trying to make it easier, I think, for new players to get the hang of building, to get the hang of editing, right? We already have Simple Edit as a new feature that was added in the last month or so, and that feature does lessen the skill gap. It just allows a player to jump on and not get as destroyed early on. You still got to practice and things, but just making things easier. So I hope they do this right. I think you got to be careful with this smart build feature. Which types of builds will it allow? Will there be a delay between each individual piece like you were actually placing it, or will it just bang, plop down like 7 builds at one time? And that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for using code TheCampingRusher. Touch that like button. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.